What's poppin' YouTube? It's your number one Rap Facts News, man. We back with another vid. Oh man, Boosie, Boo, man. How many dudes did Lil Boosie have knocked off, man? Golly, this another guy that goes by the name of Big Markee. And this might be a little old, but just to keep people updated on who Boosie really is and what he was about back in those days. A lot of people don't know why Boosie got all this clout. Because he was known for getting dudes knocked off left and right. Like you can't play with that dude, nothing. You might go. See, Boosie done changed now. Um, if Charleston White's still alive, Boosie ain't doing nothing to nobody, man. Charleston White was actually trying to get Boosie took down. Who remember that? That was crazy, man. Like Charleston White, one of the first dudes that really went at Boosie. And Boosie spoke on it and said, man, I don't want nothing to do with Charleston White. You know, he let Charleston White say whatever he was gonna say. And until this day, Charleston White was just saying this on an interview. I think it was Say Cheese saying Boosie better not say nothing to me. So if a guy like Charleston White can demasculate Boosie, you know, that says a lot. Like, is Boosie really about that life? I don't think he was. Boosie never really put in any work. Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't pop. I'm pretty sure he didn't. Took a couple dudes out by himself. He probably got one or two bodies under his belt by himself, but mainly Boosie was just, getting dudes knocked off left and right. So this guy by the name of Big Markee, he was friends with the Nupsy guy. They said Boosie got Nupsy knocked off. They had this rap beef going on in Baton Rouge around that time. That's when Boosie was still in Baton Rouge. So this guy Nupsy, uh, it's mainly what Boosie was famous for getting that guy knocked off. The guy Nupsy, man. But anyway, this other guy, he knocked the dude friend off too. That's crazy, man. This guy, Big Marquis, knocked Boosie grill out his mouth at a club one night. They say Boosie had the big head that night. He was, just feeling himself. And he went to pouring Hennessy on dudes and everything in the club, just throwing money, pouring Hennessy and everything. He got real crazy in there. And they say this guy, Big Marquis, was a big guy, and he didn't like that, man. So some way he ended up knocking Boosie. He gave Boosie a two piece in a biscuit. Gave Boosie a two piece in a biscuit. So he gave him boom boom. Then he came with another one. Boom, the uppercut knocked his grill out. The grill went flying over the dance floor. So that was a bad look for Boosie, and Boosie got real mad. And they are accusing Boosie of getting this guy knocked off for putting his hands on him. So I can really believe that. I don't know if this is true or not, but either way it go, Boosie done beat all these murders, man. But this is definitely a wild one. Uh, I think I heard of this story a while back, but man, it's back going viral. People are talking about this. Boosie had just got knocked off, man, because he knocked his grill out his mouth. That was back in the day when people was wearing those snatch out grills. Now everybody wearing those permanent grills and stuff like that. Most people. If you're not permanent, there's no reason to be put it in. If you got all this money and you don't want it no more, you get the permanents took out to go veneers. But all that snatch out grill stuff, man, nah, you gonna do it or you not. You can't snatch them out, be diamond boy one day, then the next day you what's the name of that horse used to talk? Uh Mr. Ed. Yeah, Mr. Ed. The horse that talk, who remember that show? You got to be an 80 baby to remember that. I think that was coming on in the early '90s. But Mr. Ed, haven't heard of that in a long time. But yeah, you can either go Diamond Boy one day and Mr. Ed one day. I say personally, man, I don't care what you do with y'all mouth. But I feel like if you're gonna go You gonna put a grill in your mouth, man. Let it be permanent. And then, like I said, if you ain't got enough money, just get them took out. I mean, if you got enough money, just get them took out. But back in those days, people just wearing snatch out grills. Like everybody, like, man, it was like crazy. Everybody had a snatch out grill back in those days. Yeah, I lost one, man. I was super mad. Yup, they said Boosie had Big Markee knocked off, man. That's not good, man. The feds could probably bring that case back up. That'll be crazy if the feds bring that case back up, man. Man, it's shocking to me that Boosie even still living, man. Because I really grew up in that era when Boosie was living. He was like one of the hottest street rappers ever. He was still in the streets, literally. But that boy, R.I.P. to Lil Ronnie, literally, he was still in the streets back then. So I thought Boosie would have been got killed or something. So he was definitely, he had his rank up real high back then. So that was a devastating thing for Lil Boosie to get his grill knocked out in front of everybody. He was a hot rapper at the time, girls around, everybody finna talk about this. This finna be the talk of the town. It wasn't on internet back then. So this finna be the talk around the whole city. This finna spread everywhere that you got knocked out. So they saying Boosie couldn't handle it. And he dropped the bag. The guy named Marlo Mike when it sprayed the boy up. When it sprayed Big Markee up. So it's not just Big Markee. Boosie was accused of like 8 or 9 bodies. This guy said he killed like 8 or 9 people. He still didn't get released. So I'm not sure how Terrence Gangster William got out. But this guy Marlo Mike is not out. He even confessed to the murders, but I forgot. He went back and took his word back. And it was something, man. This is a crazy case. This Boosie case was a real crazy case, man. But some way, somehow Boosie ended up beating all those murders when they had the guy with tattoos on his stomach that says Boosie Killer. I don't know, man. That's a crazy one for me, man. I can't really figure that one out, man. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments, though, man. How did Boosie get away with all these bodies, man? And I'm not dry snitching or nothing like that, man. All this stuff is out, is documents. I'm just reporting on it. News reporter. News reporting on it, man. News reporter style. Yeah, man. You can't get on here saying that I'm hating or nothing, man. We news reporting over here, man. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe on the video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post, man. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to all my returning viewers that come back and look at the videos too, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy, man, though. But anyway, I'm out, man.